Cool. So you asked about contact and you asked about your sound quality. One thing regarding contact, I don't think the motion of your sticks looks weird. I know you said that in your video. I don't think that looks weird. I think what stuck out to me was your bottom fingers in your left hand. Anytime you approach a roll at a fast tempo, you can see your fingers drop a lot. And I think I've given you this comment before. But you have to draw a parallel between your left hand and your right hand. So with the left hand, right, you understand that this is the equivalent of your fulcrum. That's where your pressure is going to be. But the weird, quirky thing about the left hand is that these bottom fingers act as, I feel like, the back fingers in the right hand when you play a roll. As you're playing like a diddle, you're kind of pinching in the front, but you're constantly supporting it on the back end with your fingers. And that's kind of happening on the left hand here. So I'm pinching right here where the fulcrum is. But to bring the stick back up and to kind of give it that constant upward force that the back fingers on the right hand give it, my bottom two fingers are kind of hugging the stick. They're not constantly in contact, but they don't stray very far ever. They're always there, like ready to push the stick back up as my arm is pushing the diddle down. So that's the contact portion. I think your top fingers are fine as long as you're not feeling any like tension or deliberate like pushing down with these two fingers. I don't feel that whenever I play diddles. To me, it's all constant pressure here, pushing down with the arm, and then support in the bottom fingers right here. Which brings it to the next thing, which is you mentioned sound quality. Most of the sound quality is going to come from one, keeping both notes at the same height as much as you can, right? Like trying to return as much of that energy so that the first note is almost as high as the second note, or the second note is almost as high as the first note. The closer you can get to that, the better your rolls are going to sound. But it's also about that initial throw on the arm, like how much velocity you're putting into that initial stroke of the diddle. Whenever you see people play fast rolls, that's why you kind of see their arms. You know, they kind of look like they're doing this, but it still looks very refined and like fine tuned. So it's not chaotic. It's not like messy, right? That was my attempt. But yeah, let me know if that makes sense. There was one other thing. Yeah, look in your variation on this variation, and look how much your left hand changes just for that one diddle that it plays. Your left hand shouldn't be changing that much just for one diddle. And I think that's a good place to start. And then I guess long term, you should take diddles as a concept like slower. Start with like more open rhythms, like 16th notes. And try to focus on keeping that kind of like snug contact in the back fingers and soft pressure right here. So go from 16th notes to triplet quarter notes and then even to 16th notes. And then hopefully that will transfer to... Yeah, man. Let me know if that helps. Thanks for the question. Bye-bye.